Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I just completed an album that I was working on. I've been wanting to do for quite some time. It's kind of quirky, um, playful, but it's of what I've done, art that I've done all throughout my life. I don't quite have everything in here because I've got some pictures missing that of stuff that I did back in the 70s. But basically, I've got, most of what I did in here. And I just kind of wanted a record of it. I think it's kind of neat to look through. But it is quirky and not to everyone's taste. But I wanted to show it to you anyway. This is the front of it. Um, and I did make the piece that you see here also from scratch. It just started out as a piece of cardboard, and then I put all of the stuff on there. Let's see if we can get it so that you can see. Yeah, it's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Like I said, not to everyone's taste, but that thing there, it doesn't seem to be showing up, but it does say cherish at the corner there. Right here we have memories written right there, see, okay? And then down here at the corner we have good times, all right? And then I've just got a bunch of butterflies, other things stamped on. Here's the florals that I did for it. I wasn't going to put florals on it, and then I decided, oh, let's just kind of just top it off there, all right? And then the butterfly there in the corner. And then down here, let's go down here to this corner where it's going to say art, okay? All right, this is a big one. This is 8.5 by 8.5 and a 4.5-inch spine so that I could get everything in there. And this is the spine. It says my art life, okay? And this is a wooden piece here that I inked up and got kind of looking the quirky way I wanted it to. And then here is the back of it. I just put a messy painter's palette on the back here. I wanted it to stay flat so at least we could look through the album. Okay, so we started off like so. Trying to look here and see if I've got it all framed. This is the inside cover here, and I've just got some artwork done there, and I've got just little tabs put here in a little light pocket, and with an A here, and it says create art. And then this does open up, and here is this one right here, and it says for the love of art. And this opens up, and it's got pictures of the artwork that I did. And I just dropped the bookmark that I had in there, so and then here, this is a pocket down here, and here's the bookmark. It's just one that I had made for a craft fair and everything, but I just put that in there. This is center album here. This is all this is a waterfall, and I have not put paper here. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to, but I have pictures in here. So these are back in the day. I had made this for my mother, and painted the rose on there for her. And then I have this was a painting that I did that's hanging in my kitchen now. One year I painted for all the grandkids and nieces and nephews, and this was one that I did. And we have there, that's one. My sister was into swans one year, so I made that for her. This was given at Christmas one year. This I have that hangs in my house at Christmas time. I had fun doing that. This was my ceramics days, and we did both of that's the front and back of those. Those were cute. This was a playful plate that I made that I put out each Christmas. It's just a little fun Christmas. This was something that Mother and I did together. We were doing wood burning, and it's not great, but I'd put it in I was in one of those antique places, and it sold. Somebody bought it right away. I was kind of surprised. This is a mural that I did with a friend of mine, Patricia. I did two. There were three on the there were five on the carousel, and she painted three. Got her three done in the time that it took me to do the two. This was whenever I was into Rip and Tear. I taught classes on that. This was my very first piece. I did this fireplace screen for my niece. She was into Mardi Gras mask and things, and so I did that one for her. It looks kind of spooky, but it really turned out pretty. This was my brothers one year did Habitat, and so they wanted me to paint the little hut, so that I did that there. This was more of the Christmas. I painted this for the twins. This was also painted for the twins another year, and then I painted that for my little niece also, nephew, sorry. This is just a little watercolor that I've done. This is blank, and then this last one is a Christmas poinsettia that I painted. So that's that little section there. Okay, and then we move over to this section. That closes, and we move over to this section here, and this is just a little tuck spot. I've got an envelope here. It's got a few things in there, and this is a watercolor I did, but this was a mural that I did. I've got pictures of a mural that I did for my niece one year, and then the pocket closes, and then this opens up like so. And I have another pocket up here. There's also, this is just a conglomeration of different things, different paintings that I've done and that I did and everything. So that's got in that little envelope there that closes. And then this one right here, this has a pocket here, and it opens up with a little piece of ceramic that I did for one year. And then this page opens here, and this is a drawing. When I was into drawing, I was learning how to draw, and that's a hand, and then this opens up to a bird flying, and then the page there has 3 ceramic pieces, my Rip and Tears that I did. So put those in there like that. This closes. Each one of these signatures has pocket that I'm going to put a big page in that I'll be able to put a lot more photos in. I just haven't made that part yet. This is, I painted on cloth with a Genesis. I did this 20 years ago, and I still carry it. It stayed beautifully, and I really love the piece. It just really turned out pretty. And whoops. And so this is another waterfall. I painted this. It's in my bathroom now. Ignore this top piece here. When I took the picture, I just wanted a picture of it. This is a class I taught one year whenever I was doing acrylics, and I thought it just really turned out really cute. It's a clock. And I did this for my mother. It's just an old door that she wanted a painting of. Ignore the 2 little bunnies right here. I didn't paint those. I just painted the scene in the back for her. And then this fairy I did for my niece. She was into fairies one year. She was talking about getting a tattoo, so I did this for her. I don't know if she ever got the tattoo or not. Then this opens this way here, and we have a Christmas painting that I did of I think this is Little Boy Blue. I'm not really certain. It's supposed to be whatever, but I enjoyed doing that. It was fun. And then we have this painting here of this little girl. It says, Santa, is it too late to be good? I thought that was cute. My aunt ended up with that. And then I've got nothing on that one there. So that ends that signature. Here starts this signature here. And it is a pocket. And I've just got 2 little clumsy pieces in here of ceramics I did way back when. And then this opens up. And then I've got just pieces that I made whenever I was doing murals, okay? So I just painted little pieces. These were fun. I did a Western mural, and so I was practicing what to put on there. I did the state of Texas. I kept that because that was a lot of work, and I enjoyed it, and I think it turned out pretty. So so that's that little section there, and I just tabbed it so that it can tuck away in this pocket here without any problems, okay? And then on this side here, this page turns over. These are oil paintings that I've done, and I've just put just put them down on pieces of paper. This is oils on this page here that I painted. These are knife paintings here, so they were done with a knife instead of with a brush. And then I painted these And then this one hangs over my fireplace. It's a huge painting that I did. I wanted to do a series of 3, but I don't have room in my house, so I just did one. And like I said, it's a pretty large painting. It's about 3 feet tall. And then there's the Santas that I put out each year at Christmas time. This is a painting that I did. I left it in black and white. I just never did get around to painting the color on it. And then this is another painting that I did. Okay, and then this opens up to Pop and Twist. The top of the page looks like that. It says oils right up here. It says oils. And then this is an oil painting that I did here. This is one of my favorites. I really love it. All of these are hanging in my house. That's why the pictures are not good quality, because I just took pictures of them off of my wall. And then I have a grouping of them there. And then down here, just 2 different oil paintings that I did. I did this one when Christopher was little. It reminded me of him when he was a little boy. He was blonde and everything. So then we close this, and there's more oils there that I did. I think I showed you those, because those are the knife paintings. And then this closes here. Again, we've got that pocket. And then here we've got, this is just, I showed that earlier. It's the table that has the rose on it. I liked it. I thought it was pretty. These are just oils that I've done. This was one year I did Christmas ornaments. And I used Genesis paints to paint them with. And they turned out really pretty. So this is a rip and tear. This is my favorite rip and tear that I did. This is another rip and tear that I had done. And so then we go to this next section here, and all I've got in here is just this page with this little bookmark here, and then this page opens up here. This is more oil paintings that I've done. These are hanging in my kitchen here. This one's a knife painting, and this was done with a brush. And then I did this one on a trip. Ricky and I, a friend of mine, went to South Padre, and we were on the beach, but we also decided to paint. We couldn't find anything to paint, so we found pictures in our room. We painted those. That was one of them. I really like that. It hangs in my bathroom. This is a painting I did. I just really wanted to do someone with a red scarf on her head, so I did this. This is nobody in particular. I really like this person. She looks like she's contemplating a lot. So, okay, so then my next page here just got quite a bit going on here. It's got rip and tear in there, and it just opens up. This was an air clay thing that I did one year, many years ago, on just a clay pot. I've still got it. It still lasted, but I love it. One year I decided I was going to make a water fountain, so I sat outside and made this water fountain. That was a lot of fun, and it was hot. And this is a portrait that I did of Christopher when he was graduating from high school. This is that portrait again that I'm not portrait, but painting that I did that I really like of the beach. And then these are florals that I did many years ago for the holidays for my kitchen. And then there's more for other paintings. And then over here on this side, these were just some of my early ceramic years. And then I have nothing. I've got everything in the back there. There's plenty of room, see, for more photos to put in here, and I just haven't put them in there yet because I haven't found that one that I was looking for. Okay, and so then we're to the back of the 3rd signature, and this is a hidden paper clip. I had to put this here because when I closed this, the edge of this was biting the edge of this, and I was afraid it was going to tear it up. So I just made a hidden paper clip to put there, and that prevents any damage being done. And then I just have the front of it there like that. We open it up. There's really nothing on the back there. I can put pictures there if I want to. And then I have a pocket here. This is an array. It's a huge arrangement. You can't really tell with this picture, but it's in my house, and so that's why it's a lousy picture. It's just not a great picture of it and everything. This is that ornament again that I had painted, and this is I taught this class one year in acrylics, and so I've got it again. It turned out really cute. I've got it hanging in my art room. This was one of the first things I painted. I was painting fairies, and it's one of my first ones that I did, and it's really horrible. It's not good at all, but you know, it's something I did, so I put it in here, and it does hang in a nice frame in my house. And then these are some bookmarks that I made for my son and his wife for Christmas. I liked them. I thought they were neat, so I decided I was putting them in here. Put some strange things in here, huh? Okay, and then this is, like I said, it's just a hidden paper clip, so it just clips back on there. This page here starts out with opening up here. All right, it's magnetized. This is a belly band here. And we pull this out here. These are, when I was drawing, again, like I said, this is me and Christopher back in the 70s. I used to have a picture of us, portraits of us taken each year. So I just drew that picture of us there. And then on the inside, this is another one of my murals that I did. This one is for Tristan and McKinley, Humpty Dumpty, Jack and Jill went up the hill, that kind of thing. So I have that in there. And then I did another mural. It was more of a Western mural, and I had, this is just the drawing of the reward poster. I thought it was cute, so I decided to use it in there. And then part of the mural I did was with Chase and the cowboy hats and the boots and everything. So, but they named their little boy Chase, and so this hangs over his bed, as you can see right there. So anyway, I have the little folder for it right there, and it goes in there. So then this opens up here to the back part of the belly band, and I don't have much in here. This is an album that I made. Not an album, it's a notebook, but I just liked the look of it. But the picture didn't print out very well. It really turned out beautiful. The colors are too muted in here. And then this is a birthday card that I made for my sister. Again, didn't print out well, but it was it turned out really fun. It was a shaker card, an easel and a shaker card, and so I've just got that in the back here. This is an oil painting that I did here. This page here, whenever we put the band down here, you see this draw. This is a drawing I did. I know it's kind of creepy looking, but I really like the way it looked. I like the way the butterfly came up here and hid the nose and the mouth, and then when you pull this down, you could see the whole painting. This is supposed to be a hat, haha. And then we lift it up here, and oops, let's see here, there. That's what's on there. I've got 3 little easels with paint on them there, and some artists saying, and then one of the I've got some pictures in the pockets here. This is a tissue box that I've made. There's, again, that's a better picture of that journal that I had made earlier. And this is another journal that I've made. This is just, these are cards that I've done. And then I've done a Betty Boop journal. So I put those in there like that. They just stick in that pocket like that, and they're hidden nicely. And then this closes here. This opens up again. And what we have here is, this is that painting that's in the center, hangs over my fireplace. And then I just have, this is an album that I made for my sister. And I wanted that picture put in there. And then this page here just has a little envelope that opens up. And I just put some stuff in here. I haven't really got anything in here yet. So, and I liked this knife palette look, so I put that on there, and so this will go back like so, and then back like so, and then this magnetizes closed and stays closed. Here's the very back part of it, and it's just, this one just, it does have a little tuck spot there for me to tuck something in, and it seems to be catching on something. I don't know what yet, but I'll find out what that is. And then this last page here, just a pocket. Again, I've just stuck, it's another oil painting that I did, and in there, and this says Art Memories, okay? And then this opens up like so, and we've got another waterfall. This is a rip and tear that I did. I left it white. I really like it. It's real pretty. As you can tell, it's in my house because I didn't hide any of the stuff. Here's another rip and tear that I did. All right, I don't know if you can see that. Again, this is my one. It's got the little bird's nest. That's one of my favorite ones. I really enjoyed that. And here is another rip and tear that I did. It makes quite an impression when you see it. It's quite a good size. And then again is the pot that I made with the air dry clay. And this was one of the very first time I decided that I was going to try to do acrylics. Donna Dewberry, that's what she painted, and so I made this bird bath for my backyard, and it lasted for over 20 years before the weather finally got to it. This is that oil painting I did again. This one's blank. This is an album I did. It's a Pirates album, and I really, really liked it. And the front of it there, that's Johnny Depp. So the front of the cover looked like that, but the Pirates album turned out really neat. This is a Leonardo da Vinci album that I did. It's also very large, and it turned out beautiful. And then this is The Girl with the Pearl. I painted the original oil with that. I've got that painting in here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Um, but I also did an album with that. This is another little album. This was a quirky one, but I really liked that girl on there and the timepieces that went with it. And then I did, this was a winter album here, and I really enjoyed doing that. This I left blank, but this was also called The Muse. And this is a little folio that I did. It turned out really, really cute. So, and then that closes up like so. And then the very last part of the album has this on here. This is, I made this into a pocket. It won't hold but just maybe one or two pictures, but I did it that way. That closes up that way and then closes this way, and I think I showed the back of the album. So this is the album, and like I said, I'm really tickled pink with it. I like the way it turned out, but it's quirky. Some people don't care for it, but that's understandable also. So thanks for watching. Bye.